This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 1370, 5 Important Nutrients for Men's Health by Riley Pearce of freeformfitness.ca. And I'm Dr. Neil Malik, reading you some of the most popular health and fitness blogs out there, with permission from the websites, of course. Now, today's Wednesday, and like I do every Wednesday, I like to share with you a bit of inspiration. Now, if you want some extra inspiration in your life, come by our Instagram profile. You can search for Old Podcast on Instagram to find us. We're doing some book giveaways there too, usually a couple of giveaways a month, so definitely check out our Instagram profile. Now, as promised, it's the middle of the week, and for us in the US, we're approaching a holiday weekend, so we might need that little bit of inspiration to get us through these last couple of days. So here we go. Quote, "People are never more insecure than when they become obsessed with their fears at the expense of their dreams." Norman Cousins. All right, back to today's article. Now, the title of today's article sounds like the content is only for those that identify as male, but that's not actually true. Now, while today's author, Riley, does focus quite a bit of content on how nutrients can affect men's health, the author does mention how these nutrients affect the health of women and children too. So definitely stay tuned. I promise you'll find this post super interesting. So with that, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. 5 Important Nutrients for Men's Health by Riley Pearce of freeformfitness.ca. Men's nutritional needs differ slightly from women's nutritional needs. Men usually require more calories than women, but the diversity of nutrients required is also slightly different. As outlined in our Men's Health Facts article, men may often excel in speed, strength, and size. Specific nutrients will not only help promote a strong body physically, but will also help men recover from exercise and help decrease the risk of developing specific diseases. Here are the 5 important nutrients for men's health. 1. Fiber. 2. Vitamin D. 3. Magnesium. 4. Zinc. And 5. The B vitamins. Let's start with fiber. Fiber is sometimes seen as the 5th macronutrient, in addition to protein, carbs, fats, and water. These are the common 4. Fiber plays a vital role in our digestive system, despite the fact that we actually cannot digest fiber. Soluble fiber dissolves in water and creates a gel-like substance in our gut. This helps to slow down the breakdown of carbohydrates, allowing for a steady release of insulin, and can even help with blood cholesterol levels. Insoluble fiber helps keep things moving throughout the digestive tract. For men, colon cancer is one of the leading causes of death, so the health of the colon is very important. Having regular bowel movements and not causing any unnecessary stress to this area is one of the best ways to reduce your risk of colon cancer. If you identify as female, you should be consuming 25 grams of fiber per day, and if you identify as male, 38 grams of fiber per day. Over the age of 50, this number can decrease to 21 grams and 30 grams respectively. Here are some great sources of fiber you can start adding to your diet today: oats, peas, beans, citrus fruit, apples, cauliflower, green beans, and potatoes. Next, vitamin D. Vitamin D is a critical vitamin in the lives of both men and women. When looking at the importance of different nutrients in our lives, science will sometimes look to what happens in the case of a deficiency to determine its importance. In the case of vitamin D, when we are deficient in this vitamin, our bone density suffers. In children, vitamin D deficiency can result in rickets. In adults, it can lead to osteoporosis and a deficiency in calcium and potassium, as vitamin D helps facilitate the absorption of these nutrients. Vitamin D is also an important vitamin to protect against certain diseases and certain types of cancer. Men are at a higher risk of developing cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. Researchers have observed that individuals with low blood levels of vitamin D are at a higher risk of developing these diseases. The best way to get vitamin D is from the sun. In the early summer months, exposing the legs and arms for just 5 to 10 minutes can produce up to 3,000 international units of vitamin D in fair-skinned individuals. Darker skin does require more exposure to the sun in order to produce the right amount of vitamin D. You can also get vitamin D from different food sources, like cod liver oil. In fact, cod liver oil provides the most vitamin D in just 1 tablespoon. Wild salmon is another good source, using a dry heat cooking method. Mackerel, canned with light oil. Tuna, canned in oil. And finally, sardines, also canned in oil. So if you enjoy eating fish, you are probably getting plenty of vitamin D in your diet. Next up, magnesium. Magnesium is like a secret weapon in your diet. For men, it can greatly improve your athletic performance through a number of different mechanisms. Studies have shown that men who supplement magnesium into their diet increase the secretion of growth factor 1 and increases the bioactivity of testosterone. All of this simply means that the natural hormones in your body that help you be better, faster, and stronger are given a boost when you consume magnesium. Worried about brittle bones? Well, magnesium can also help you with that. This is because magnesium helps regulate a bodily enzyme called calcitonin. Calcitonin is partially responsible for regulating the amount of calcium in the bones. Magnesium is also crucial for a good night's sleep, which is one of the easiest ways to improve your health. A study published in 2012 found that supplementing with magnesium increased sleep time, improved sleep efficiency, increased melatonin, and decreased cortisol levels. If you are exercising, then you definitely want to be including more magnesium in your diet. Magnesium is an important electrolyte, and when you work out, you decrease the volume of these electrolytes in your body. If you do not replace electrolytes after a workout, then you risk poor recovery and injury in the future. Here are a few ways to add more magnesium into your diet. Pumpkin seeds, raw cocoa, flax seeds, Brazil nuts, chia seeds, almonds, tuna, Swiss chard, spinach, and avocados. Next, zinc. Zinc is another sneaky nutrient. It has a wide range of effects on the body, and its importance to your health can mainly be seen when you don't have enough of it. For men, zinc is vital for the production of testosterone, and in fact, they are now finding a link between zinc deficiency and erectile dysfunction. A study in the Journal of Reproductive Science found that providing rats with 5 milligrams of zinc improved their sexual behavior significantly. Humans do not always respond to supplements the same way as rats, but a study of humans who were given 40 milligrams of zinc per day showed significant improvements in the function and health of the male reproductive system. Finally, B vitamins. The B vitamins are a group of vitamins that have several important roles in your day-to-day functions. As Men's Health puts it, they are, quote, like your own personal Formula One pit team, end quote. If you are eating a balanced, whole food diet, you are likely getting enough B vitamins to keep you healthy. These vitamins are responsible for energy production, keeping the brain sharp, and maintaining healthy skin, hair, and nails. As we mentioned before, men are at a higher risk of developing cardiovascular disease and certain types of cancer. Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, will help increase good cholesterol, which helps break down bad artery clogging cholesterol. Niacin also helps repair DNA and protects your skin from sun damage. These are a very powerful group of vitamins, so you'll want to make sure you are eating plenty of the following, which are high in the B vitamins: turkey, chicken breast, peanuts, mushrooms, tuna, liver, salmon, eggs, and dark leafy greens. Now, this list is not all-inclusive, but it does highlight some of the nutrients for men's health that may not first come to mind. Men should also aim to eat adequate amounts of potassium and omega-3 fatty acids, as well as a variety of other vitamins and minerals to help keep them in optimal health. Remember, the fuel we give to our bodies determine how well the body performs. Make sure you are giving your body the best fuel possible so that you can look and feel your best. You just listened to the post titled 5 Important Nutrients for Men's Health by Riley Pearce of freeformfitness.ca. So, you're most likely here to work on making some positive changes in your life. And making changes is what Inside Tracker is all about. It's a personalized health and wellness platform that's super unique, built to help you live a longer and more productive life. And this has been years in the making. Inside Tracker was founded over a decade ago by top scientists in aging, genetics, and biometric data from MIT, Tufts, and Harvard. So here's how it works. The first time you use Inside Tracker, you'll get a clearer picture than you've ever had before of what's going on inside your body. This is from their patented algorithm that analyzes your biometric data. From there, Inside Tracker will provide you with a concrete and science-backed plan for reaching your health and performance goals. They'll then track your progress every step of the way so you can stay accountable and make those important changes. Now, for a limited time, my listeners get 25% off the entire Inside Tracker store. Go to insidetracker.com/OHD to get your discount code and to start using Inside Tracker today. Dr. Neal here for my commentary. I actually want to spend a bit of time discussing one of the micronutrients Riley mentioned in today's article, magnesium. Riley said that magnesium can help strengthen bones and even help with sleep quality. All of this is true. Getting enough magnesium each day may also help lower blood pressure. But something else we found is that magnesium can help regulate bowel habits. Now, please know that I am not saying everyone with irregular bowel habits should start taking magnesium supplements. Instead, as I always say, please discuss this with your doctor first. But studies have found that supplementing with magnesium may help those with irritable bowel syndrome have more regular bowel movements, particularly those that experience regular constipation. That's because magnesium can act as a laxative. Ever heard of milk of magnesia? It's a laxative that you can buy over the counter at most pharmacies. Now, it's called milk of magnesia because it contains a dose of magnesium, hence the name. So again, if you feel like supplementing with magnesium may be right for you and it's something you want to explore, definitely check with your healthcare provider first. And if you both decide it's right for you, you may want to stick to supplementing with only 100 to 200 milligrams at a time. Otherwise, you could start experiencing symptoms of toxicity. Oh, and if you want to know more about irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, definitely tune in tomorrow. That's because I'm going to read you an article all about how to manage IBS when traveling. What a perfect segue. All right, that'll do it for today. I'll be back here tomorrow, as I said, so I'll see you there where your optimal life awaits.